Everyone in our town knew my Aunt Louise. She ran the little public library in rural Kansas, and she treated every visitor like family. Then a billionaire bought the old building next door. He wanted to turn it into an exclusive private club, and he hated that the library brought in noisy kids every afternoon. First, his construction crews blocked the library parking lot. Then they started blasting music during story hour. Finally, they installed giant security lights that shined straight through the library windows every night. Aunt Louise walked over, smiled politely, and asked if they could angle the lights somewhere else. The owner barely looked up. He said, "Maybe small-town people need to learn how business works." She smiled. That was everyone's first warning. For 2 weeks, she didn't argue. She read city records, zoning maps, and decades-old council meeting notes. Then she announced, "I've got an idea." The next Saturday, every retired musician in town showed up. They weren't protesting. They were hosting a perfectly legal bluegrass jam session on the library lawn. Families came with lawn chairs. Kids laughed. People danced. The music echoed straight into the billionaire's fancy outdoor patio. His guests weren't impressed. The complaints started pouring in. When he threatened lawsuits, Aunt Louise simply handed him a folder. Inside were copies of every permit violation, block public access complaint, and noise ordinance report his contractors had ignored. His lawyer turned completely silent. A few days later, the construction barriers disappeared. The security lights were redirected. He even paid to plant a row of beautiful maple trees between the properties. Peace returned, mostly, because every Saturday, the bluegrass musicians still gathered outside the library. Years later, tourists actually stopped to watch them play. Someone even hung a wooden sign near the sidewalk. Yes, the library concert is real. When I asked Aunt Louise if she'd do it all again, she just grinned. Then she tuned her old guitar and said, "Never underestimate a librarian with free time and friends who know every song ever written."